Let me put this out there. Albinism is not hard to understand. I can literally sit here right now and give you 3 main takeaways from what albinism is, and you will see that it's not really that difficult to comprehend. What makes albinism hard is the hardness of humanity's heart to just acknowledge the fact that at the core of albinism, it's simply a result of little to no melanin being present in the hair, skin, and eyes of the affected individuals. And to just put it even more simply, number one, albinism is rare, it's not contagious, and it's also just a genetically inherited difference that is present at birth. And in most cases of albinism, the parents don't have the condition themselves, but they are carriers of the condition. They both carry the recessive gene for albinism. So that means one from mama and one from daddy. And coming together, they are able to have a child or children with this genetic condition. Another thing about albinism is that it is global. It's everywhere. So it's not just one set group of people or one set country. No, this thing is everywhere. So while albinism is indeed rare, we are everywhere. So again, you got to debunk that mindset that this is just relegated to a specific person or to a specific people. Albinism is everywhere. And finally, because we have little to no melanin in our hair, skin, and eyes, we are prone to light sensitivity, whether it is just like regular lights like light bulbs or the sunlight. We have light sensitivity. We are also visually impaired. We are also susceptible to getting skin cancer because of the fact that we have little to no melanin, again, in our hair, skin, and eyes. So those are some of the areas, Reader's Digest version, that really affect people with albinism. But in a nutshell, that's really honestly it. Weighing that against the discrimination, the bullying, the teasing, the things that we have encountered, it makes being visually impaired doable. It makes living with little to no melanin doable. It makes a lot of things doable, but what's not doable is the hurt and the shame that we have experienced due to the fact that we have this condition. What's not doable is seeing children mutilated and killed, adults, teenagers, sought after like we're dogs, like we're animals. What's not doable are the lies. What's not doable are the jokes. What's not doable is the fact that people see this happening and they continue to turn their head as though they don't see it happening. That's not doable. So that's one of the reasons why I love Albinism Awareness Day on June 13th, because we are able to shed light on these things. And I am forever grateful to the UN for fighting so hard to get this for people with albinism. Because when I joined social media years ago, well, before I joined social media years ago, there were not a lot of people out there really trying to advocate for albinism other than, we ourselves. So being able to see this happening is really a beautiful thing. So take some time within these days, if you are not familiar with albinism, to become familiar with this condition and learn what albinism is.